Let's bring the palms together and rub them against each other. This is really great for the nervous system, soothing it. And let's take a deep breath, inhaling through the nose. Maybe exhale out through the mouth. And take one more. Let the hands release, letting them face forward. And picturing us all in a circle tonight. And sending some good energy to our group. And as we practice together, we create a supportive group energy. So feel free to invite that in. Invite it into your practice tonight. Let the palms come together at heart center, lifting the heart and bowing the head. Setting an intention for your practice. And when you're ready, when your intention feels complete, you can release. Bring your left hand into Gyan Mudra, letting it rest on the knee. And bring your right hand up by the face. Bending down your first two fingers, we'll use our thumb to close off the right nostril and our ring finger to close off the left. Let's start by inhaling through the left nostril, gently closing the right. The top of the inhale, switch, exhaling right. Inhale right. At the top, switch, exhale left. Good. Inhale left. Switch, exhale right. Inhale right. Switch, exhale left. Good, now keep this slow breath as you release the right hand. Sitting tall, breathe in and out through both nostrils as much as possible. Letting the hands hold on to the knees. Gently inhale as you flex your spine forward, gliding the shoulders down the back. Exhale as you round, tucking the chin. And find your own rhythm, your own pace. This can be nice and slow. Or you might find a medium rhythm. You're warming up the spine, strengthening all of the muscles around the spine from tailbone up through the neck. Welcome, Maureen.
Hello.
Dive right
Can you
in
hear
with
me?
us. Yep,
Okay.
welcome.
Thank you. Welcome.
Now let's reverse the breath. The next time that you reach the heart forward, exhale here. Inhale into the back of the spine as you round. Good, keep it going. Now let's move it into a circle. Strengthening your digestion. Massaging all those internal organs. Reverse the direction. And slow it down. Beautiful. The next time your heart reaches forward, pause here. If you're sitting on a pillow, take it out from underneath you so your sitting bones are on the ground. And just inch your shins a little bit farther forward so there's a little bit of space between the groin and the shins. Good, and now just tent your fingers in front of you. Inhale, lengthening up through the spine. And on your exhale, just gently fold as much as is comfortable. You might only fold an inch or two, and that's okay. Just breathe here. On an inhale, rising up. Exhale, switch the crossing of the legs so your other shin is in front. Tent the fingers in front of you, lengthen. And when you're ready, gently fold. Send your breath into the places of the body that might be opening here. Let's take one more breath here. And on an inhale, rising up. reach the arms out to the sides and circle out through the wrists. Good, and as you do this, you can also bend and curl the fingers in and out, getting into all the joints in the fingers. Good, go the other way. Inhale, reaching the arms over the head. Grab a hold of your left wrist, reach it up and over. And switch, grab a hold of the right wrist, reach it up and over. Reaching up to center, let the arms come all the way out and down. Take your hands underneath the knees and lift them up. Lifting the feet up off the floor, let your legs be together and create circles. So you're actually circling at the knee joint. Let the shoulders glide down the back, broadening through the collarbones. Other way. Good, now hold the feet so that your shins are parallel to the ground. See if you can lift the heart a little bit more. Spreading through the toes. Inhale, lift one foot up as the other knee bends down. Exhale, switch. Good, couple more. Reaching up. Now lift both feet up and try to release the hands. One deep breath. Lower it all the way down. Let your legs release out long. Circling out the ankles. Other way. Flexing through your feet, let your legs be active. Reach your left hand out in front of you and just draw the fingers back as you press forward through the heel of the hand. You're sitting tall, relax all the muscles in the face. Send your breath into the wrist. Flip so the hand is facing down, drawing the fingers back towards you as you reach the top of the wrist forward. Switching hands, point and spread through the toes, strengthening the tops of the ankles. Draw the fingers of the right hand back. Flip the hand so it's facing down, draw the fingers back. Really reach the top of the wrist forward. And release the hands, shake out the wrists. Inhale, reaching the arms out and up. Press down through the sitting bones as you reach up. Flexing through the feet. Exhale, pouring the heart and the hands over the legs. On an inhale, reach it up. Exhale, open the arms wide and bring the hands down behind you. Fingers are pointing towards the hips. Lift the heart. Pointing the toes. Stay right here or take one inhale, lifting the hips up off the ground. Exhale, lower down. Flexing through the feet. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bowing, maybe honoring yourself. Take a breath here. When you're ready, ride your inhale back up. Pointing through the toes, exhale, arms reach out and down, opening through the shoulders. Fingers are pointing towards you, lift the heart. And the more you send your breath into the heart center, the more it will open. You're welcome to stay right here or take one inhale, lifting those hips up. And let them down. One more, inhale up. Exhale, pouring over. When you're ready, rise it up. Bring it all the way down and behind you. Drawing the shoulders down the back as the heart lifts. Stay here or take one inhale, lifting the hips. Exhale, lower down. Beautiful. Bend the knees, let the feet be wide, and let the knees rock side to side. Now look at your knees. The next time your knees go to the left, keep them there and drag your right hand that's behind you all the way around until both hands are behind you and you're facing the back of your mat, twisting. Good. Send your breath down low into the belly. Inhale to unwind. Let your knees come to the right, twisting towards the back of the mat. And can you relax the jaw? Maybe invite your breath to be a little bit slower. Bring the arms out on either side of the legs and slowly lower all the way down onto the back. Let the arms release by the sides, let the legs release out long. Take a moment to just let everything go. Notice any sensations in the body. Notice your breath. Keeping the lips sealed. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. You can contract the throat slightly, making your breath sound like the ocean. This strengthens our meditative mind, anchoring or holding the mind a little bit more into the present moment. Keep this breath as you hug your right knee into the chest. You can draw the shoulder blades or the edges of the collarbone a little bit more down towards the earth. Now lift the head up off the floor and lift your left leg that's extended off the floor so it's hovering. On an exhale, switch, hugging the left knee in, right leg hovers. Inhale, hug the right knee in. Exhale, hug the left. So as you're strengthening your whole core here, you're also opening through the legs and the psoas. One more to each side. Now hug the left knee in. Release the head, relax your right leg down. Breathe. Draw the right knee in along with the left, hugging both knees in, rock it side to side. Let your low back lengthen against the mat. Bring your spine to center. And allow your feet to come down to the mat in front of each sitting bone. Good. Your feet are parallel. Glide your shoulders down the back, and your arms are by the sides, palms facing down. Coming into bridge pose. we're going to press into the feet and lift the hips up off the ground. Yes, good. Now see if you can inch your shoulders underneath you towards your spine. Inch them closer together. You might be able to interlace the hands, but it's not necessary. Good. Now press into all four corners of each foot. Imagine your inner thighs rolling towards each other slightly. Yes, good. And relax the buttocks muscles. Let the breath wash in and out. You can always come down before me, otherwise let's stay for 2 more breaths. Inhale with me. Exhale, nice and slow, lower down. Relax in any shape. Just notice sensations. Draw the knees into the chest. And roll onto one side, pressing up. Good. Let's come onto the hands and knees just for a moment. If your knees are sensitive, feel free to place a blanket underneath them. We'll only be here for a short moment. And spread your fingers wide. So you're distributing the weight through your whole hand. You're not putting excessive pressure on the wrists. And now start to tilt your tailbone up as you bend the elbows down. We're coming into puppy pose. And then you can actually walk the hands forward, stretching out in puppy. You've probably seen dogs do this before. They stick their tail way up and they stretch their upper body. You're welcome to tuck the chin, let the forehead rest on the mat. Now gaze forward, letting your forearms come down. So your elbows are touching the ground. Start to glide your heart over your hands, lowering down onto your belly. Good. Press down through your forearms, lengthening up through your heart, Sphinx pose. Now press down through your legs, your cobra tail. As you lift the forearms off the ground, notice this is your back doing all of this work. Glide your hands a little bit farther back. Press them down into the mat on either side of the rib cage. Glide your shoulders down the mat, lifting the heart up, cobra. On And exhale, sink all the way back into child's pose. Let your hips sink towards the heels. Inhale, lifting your gaze. Come back into tabletop. Wide fingers. Glide the shoulders down the back. Tuck the toes. And press into the feet, lifting the hips up high for downward facing dog. Let's walk it out, bending one knee and then the other. If this feels like a lot on your wrists, then make your stance a little bit shorter. The space between your hands and feet a little bit shorter. And let's walk the feet all the way up to meet the hands. Let the feet be hip width apart. Grab opposite elbows hanging. Let the head release. Good, you can sway a little bit side to side. Gravity is lengthening your neck. At some point, you might like to just nod the head yes. Maybe shake it no. Release the arms down. And let's roll up one vertebrae at a time. When you get to the top, reach the shoulders way back, lifting the heart up high. And now hinge at the hips as if you are leading with the heart all the way down. This is a body wave. And then roll it all the way up. Huge wave. Yes, good. One more. Standing tall in mountain. Inhale, reaching out and up. Grabbing a hold of the left wrist, reach it up and over to the right. Inhale up through center. Grab the right wrist, reach it up and over. Inhale up through center, this time gaze up. Exhale, swan dive, hinging at the hips, lowering down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the wide fingers down. Walk back into your downward facing dog. Inhale into high plank, reaching back through the heels, press down through the wide fingers. Good, inhale with me. Exhale, lower the knees. Relax the feet, stick your butt up, lower the chest and chin. Inhale, slithering right into cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Sink it all the way back and down. Inhale into tabletop, hands right underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Tiptoe the feet all the way up to meet the hands. Come into your flat back. Now keep this length in the spine as you fold. Inhale, reaching all the way out and up. Exhale, arms release, out and down. Inhale, sit down into imaginary chair pose, Utkatasana, as you reach up. Bring the palms to touch at your heart center. Really press the knuckles of the thumbs into the heart, lifting it. Lean onto your right foot. Step your left foot back into a lunge. You're on the ball of the back foot here. You can even bounce for a second, just feeling your strength and stability. Good, now inhale, reach those arms out and up. Palms are facing each other above you, shoulders are gliding down the back. You're strong, you're steady. Building bone density. Now notice your back heel. You're going to draw your back heel down towards the center of your mat. Good. Good. Start to turn your heart towards the side of the mat, opening the arms out over each leg. Yes, warrior two. Glide those shoulders down. Your heart is facing the long edge of your mat, but your gaze can face over your front fingertips. Now I'm going to tell you a little trick here. Relax your thighs and let your feet hold you up. So really let your feet press into the mat. Good. Straighten your front knee. Reach your back hip back behind you as you reach your front hand forward. Bring it down to the leg like a kickstand. Reach your left arm up to the sky. You're opening your heart all the way to the side. You can gaze down at your big toe or up at your top hand. One inhale, rising all the way up. Bending into that front knee. Start to rotate your heart forward. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Press the hands together. Knuckles of the thumbs touching the heart. Use your inhale to step up. Good. Yeah, it's really great for helping with balance. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, flying down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant your wide fingers down, walk it back, downward dog. Inhale, high plank. Your heart is over the hands. You're reaching back through those heels. Good. See if you can even glide the shoulders down the back more. Press down through your strong arms. Let's inhale together. Exhale, lower the knees. Lower the chest and the chin. Inhale, slither forward onto your belly. Glide those shoulders down the back, lift the heart. Beautiful. Release, child's pose. Inhale into tabletop. Tuck the toes. Gently lift the hips and tiptoe all the way up into your flat back. Let's sigh it out as we fold. Inhale right into Utkatasana, our last piece here. We're going to do the other side, and then we'll rest. Palms touch, bring it to the heart. Really create some stability. Press those thumbs into the heart center. Lean onto your left foot. With control, step that right foot back. You're on the ball of the back foot. Your back heel is off the floor. Good, bounce a little bit. Find your stability, your balance. Yeah. Inhale, reach it out and up. Palms are facing each other. Shoulders are relaxing down. You're strong, you're steady. Now just bring your attention to your back heel. You're going to draw this back heel a little bit to the left towards the center of your mat until your whole foot can come down, touching the mat. Yeah, that was much better. Good, now let your heart start to turn to the right towards the long edge of your mat. Open the arms over each leg. Let those shoulders drop. Warrior two. See if you can press the feet away from each other. Press them down as the thighs relax. Straighten the front knee. Reach your back hip behind you as you reach forward through your front hand. Bring the hand down to the leg like a kickstand. Rotating your heart to the side. Reach it up through your right fingers. One inhale takes you all the way back up. Bending into the front knee. Rotate the heart forward. Come onto the ball of your back foot. Palms touch at the heart. You're going to press off your back foot. Use your inhale. Step it up. Good. That was better that time too. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, fly it down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk back into down dog. And let's come right down into child's pose. If you'd prefer to do a vinyasa, feel free. Otherwise, sink it down. Let the palms face up this time. In your own time, you can roll it up. Just come to seated. letting the shoulders be nice and low. And begin to trace a circle with the nose. Inhaling as the nose reaches the top of the circle, and exhaling as it reaches the bottom. Very smoothly reverse the direction. And slowly find a center point for the head. As if it's floating on top of the shoulders. Find that perfect alignment for your spine, where you're not tilting forward or back. And gently lift the heart as you bow the head, honoring yourself. And notice how you'd like to spend Shavasana, our final resting pose. Notice if the body would like a blanket or socks, pillows. And you're welcome to come lying onto the back with the legs out long. Allow the legs to be separated. Arms resting a few inches away from the sides. Palms of the hands face up. And this is our moment of surrender. I invite you to let everything go. Let all the effort that you've put in release. And simply bask in the energy that you've created. Simply relax here and now. And just allow any sounds to be accepted and incorporated into your experience. Let them be. deepen. And wiggling fingers and toes. And stretching the arms up over the head. Rolling onto one side, coming into the fetal position. And as you're ready, you can make your way back to seated. Let's rub the palms against each other once more. And opening up the hands. Seeing our imaginary circle. And then let's send some of the benefits of our practice to anyone that you might be thinking of, any loved ones. You can see them in the center of the circle. Just send them a little bit of good energy. And let the palms face up. And drawing them together. May the benefits and the energy of your practice stay with you throughout the next couple of days, maybe even through your whole week. Namaste means the light in me recognizes and honors the light in you. Namaste.